All right. And Chris's favorite rule. I think we named this after you, the Chris Simms onside kick.
No, my favorite rule is the ball that gets fumbled into the end zone, into North Korea. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Do you know once upon a time, and we may have talked about this before, I had forgotten it if I knew about it. There was a time in football early on, if you threw an incomplete pass that landed in the other team's end zone, they got the ball at the 20.
I did not know that.
Incomplete pass
now that
crazy. Lands in the end zone.
Right.
The other team gets the ball at the 20. That's how sacred. That's how this goes to your argument. That's how sacred the end zone is.
It is their it's the only thing that's
ultra careful with the ball.
But that's crazy. What years are we talking about? I really didn't know that. You know me. The 20 is it the 20s?
Yeah, long time. Long
right.
time.
When the forward pass was just being involved. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Marshall Goldberg had once.
Yep. Right. So the 4th and 15 thing.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think he's got a chance?
The Eagles have once again proposed it. My understanding is, and again, this is part of the book research I was doing, because there's a belief eventually it's going to happen, whether it's this year, next year, the year after. And this is all driven by the fact that the current configuration of the onside kick, which has been made far safer. There was a time 20 years ago. Remember when you used to get a mulligan? Like if you kicked the first one out of bounds, you got to do it again.
Right.
If you had illegal touching, you got to do it again. They engineered that out of the game. Bill Cowher, I'm told, was a huge opponent of that. He called the onside kick a courage drill. We've heard Chris Collinsworth talk on Sunday Night Football about how much he hated that when he was playing. That was it was a car pileup.
Yes.
Right? All the bodies slamming together to try to go get the football.
Crazy.
So now they've made it safer, along with the normal kickoff return. The onside kick return safer, but the problem is it's not effective. So the 4th and 15 play is a way to allow the team that is behind by more than one score to stay alive. And that's what the league wants. Give the team that's trailing by more than one score a chance to stay in the game. And that's why I think it's inevitable that it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't deny that it won't happen. I think we're going that way. I mean, the onside kick, the numbers are, so low as far as in favor of the kicking team recovering it now. There almost is no chance. I don't know if there's any way they could, tweak that to a degree, not allow some of those things that we talked about where you can't send like 4 guys out to just crush other people and then do that. Could they do that? Yes, I would love to see that more than the 4th and 15. Maybe I want 4th and 20 if this is going to happen. Maybe I don't. I still, what I worry about is 4th and 15 in a there's nothing to lose situation, and you got the Mahomes and the Josh Allens of the world and one of those quarterbacks. I think that's swayed and a huge advantage to that team as compared to teams that might not have that quarterback and are built on running game and doing stuff like that. And I know what you're going to say, and you go, well, you better get a quarterback that can do it. I know you. But that's where I worry about that rule a little bit.
This is not something that my brain is capable of processing in real time, but I'm having like flashes of neurons telling me there's a way to do this onside kick alternative and make it like the spot and choose. There's some way to make it. There's some way to come up with something that creates a similar. You pick something and the other team decides something. I don't know, but the current configuration for the onside kick doesn't work. They need something else.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. 4th and 15. And then what do? You got to defend the whole field. If you're defending Patrick Mahomes, it's not just the first down
That's what I mean.
line that you're getting to preserve possession. You go over the top all the way to the end zone.
And he doesn't care if he throws an interception or anything.
Exactly.
So there's nothing to lose. And that's, to me, such a great advantage for the offense in that situation that I do think the teams with that quarterback are going to have more success than what the numbers bear out across the league. And that's going to be a huge –
What about this?
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah.
One play from the 5-yard line after the extra point or 2-point conversion, one play from the 5 to determine whether or not you get possession at your own 25.
One play at the 5-yard line, like going in? Or what do you –
And if you convert it, one play from the 5.
Okay.
After the point after.
Right.
Whether it's 1 or 2, offense stays on the field, 5-yard line, throw the ball into the end zone, run it in, whatever. If you get over the line, you get to keep possession from your own 25 or 30 or 35, whatever number they say, and you get it 1st and 10. So that takes away the aspect of, instead of trying to gain 15 yards, I'm trying to, I'm going to throw it over the top and I'm going to score a touchdown.
You're right. It makes it harder to throw. That 5-yard line's a hard place to score a touchdown. It is, because, there is the no deep threat. Listen, I like where your head's at there. I don't think that's a crazy idea. That's not horrible. But like I said, I really do. I really like that aspect. It's actually not a bad idea. I think I just know this year watching football, I saw Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes convert so many 3rd and 15s and 3rd and 20s. And I know we've said this on Sundays where we almost go, you almost expect Patrick Mahomes to pick up 3rd and 15s and Josh Allen, because it's just, they're going to buy time, and we know now they're going to cut it loose and do something like that, let alone if there's nothing to lose and they're going to lose the game already, and who cares if you throw an interception? That will really sway into, if you have one of those special quarterbacks, I mean, they're never going to be dead, and that's where it could be interesting.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.